Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Downtime with Downstar, episode 180, and back for the third time. Bro, you were just here 5 episodes ago.
I know. I was just about to say
Did you just get enough attention, dog?
No.
What do you want, bro? What do you want to talk about?
Nothing. Don't really want to talk about how exhausted I am right now. No, but I'm not though, because it's fucking great.
We're back with RC, guys. RC is back in Cali, man.
Yep.
And we've been having so much fun that I haven't really had a chance to pod, so we just stepped away from all the shit that we were doing to pod. And that's one thing that I want to talk about, dude. Like, you know, you've seen the operation, how everything is, and you've seen like the shit that we have to do, and like doing the podcast is so much more on top of all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. After fucking being here all day and shit and seeing all the other shit going on, and at the end of the day throwing this shit in there, man, fuck.
It's a lot, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard, bro, because like at Downstar, we've been super busy lately. Ever since the shutdown, we've like ramped up probably about 3 times our regular time, or our regular sales that we would have about this time, which is awesome. You know, I hate to sound like I'm even complaining, because there's a lot of people that are in bad situations. Yeah. But it does propose some issues.
Yeah, you also gotta wonder like when people run out of the unemployment, you know what I mean? If it's all of a sudden going to like tank and there ain't going to be shit for like a few months. Or like if you're going to go, you know, I'm sure people are going to be spending money during the holidays still, but it usually still slowed down for my shop November, December, January. But I also did like labor and not real, sales of parts. But yeah, it's just going to be crazy to see what happens, because everybody right now is getting unemployment. Yeah. So these people are like, you know, fuck that. Not going back to work, and I'm gonna build, you know, they got all this extra money. If they're making $450 a week prior, got laid off because of this shit now, you know, depending where they live, an extra $600, you know.
Hey, 600's a lot, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, if I was back in my days where I was just building a car and just working my job, if I was getting paid $600 more a week, I'd be tricking on car parts too, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think everybody's just so busy right now. Like every one of my friends that have a shop, they say they're busier than they've ever been, like including like with Black Friday and shit, you know what I mean? So it's like, damn, I'm over here just paying bills still. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's definitely a struggle on both sides. Either you're struggling with trying to fulfill orders, you know, whether it's with us or any other companies, and then you have other struggles that you're worrying about now, like raw materials and your supply chain. If one of those decides to stop working, then then you're screwed, you know? So you're, as a business owner, you're worried about those things as much as somebody's worried about, I'm not going to have a job anymore.
Yeah.
It's a stressful time right now, and I want everybody to actually realize that realistically speaking, a lot of people aren't going to go back to work. There's not going to be as much work because everything is losing business to all this COVID bullshit that's going on. And it really feels like shit's just ramping up again.
Yeah.
You know, even from when you came, we went somewhere and I was just like, we didn't have to wear a mask before, but now we have to wear a mask. And like even the gas station when we went today, you know how you just went in there, like before you wouldn't need a mask, but now it's all mask. And, you know, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal to have to wear a mask, but anytime you have to do something, that should raise an alarm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I think, at least. You know, so all this COVID shit that's going on, everybody's making all this money. Nobody wants to go back to work. Nobody is really actively, and I don't want to say nobody, I'm sorry to say that. A lot of people are not actively looking for a job. Maybe a lot of jobs aren't even hiring. So we could be getting the income from now till December in one lump sum, and then come November, December, when reality sets in on all these people, it's gonna be like, yo, we're not gonna have a holiday season anymore.
Yeah, I think the unemployment actually ends like July 27th.
Is that what it is?
Extra $600.
Yeah,
but it's crazy how like the different states, like Arizona, the max is only $240 a week if you lose your job and you gotta be on unemployment. But like here, it's like, well, I don't know what it is here.
Think, 600. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
dude.
then you add that other 600 on top of that, and then you know $1,200 a week. So it's like, holy shit.
People are definitely making more money than they've ever made right now.
That's why all these people are busy.
Yeah.
With the car industries, with all these,
and just knowing our demographic, our demographic, early 20s, teens, mid 20s, most of these guys are just ready to spend money on their cars. That's what they're just working for.
Yeah, they get that check and they're gonna be like, "Fuck yeah,
hell yeah!"
All the
dude.
extra money, bro. It's like, well, damn.
Yeah, so we're just dealing with a lot here, guys. I don't want it to sound like we're bitching, but sometimes it's really hard to put on a podcast for an hour and a half to 2 hours talking to somebody and really just stepping away from your day for that much time. Editing it and all that, doing the commercials, I could do it late at night, but right now it's prime time, so it's hard to get a pod going, man, and it's been really hard to actually get traction on the podcast. I think people that listen to the podcast, they just take it for granted that, okay, it's there, and I do the same. When I listen to Joe Rogan or something, I just know that there's going to be an episode, but I'm not worried about supporting him because the ship's already going, sailing, Right now, we're still on the foundation part of building things. And granted, I haven't spent so much time marketing the podcast, promoting it, and getting it to where it could get more eyes on it. But this is like a side project that I've had, and it's taking a lot longer than I expected to get it rolling. And not that I want to say making money from it is the goal. Really, what I need is like feedback from the episodes. Because right now we're putting the episodes out, and I'll get, a couple people that'll message, but maybe there's a lot of people listening that feel that it's not even necessary because they think, okay, well, it's consistent. But with any creative, you need to have some sort of feedback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just imagine like if you were building, people say like I build my car for myself. But if you were to build the cars that you have, spend all that time on it, and then you like take it to a show and nobody even looks at it at all, or is like, oh yeah, that's what RC does. I don't know if that's like a good comparison, but do you kind of get what I mean?
Yeah, kind of. But on that too, like just as long as you stay consistent, you know what I mean? I think that's what's going to be able to get you ahead with it, because some people don't even, seems like they're just searching for people and like trying to get material.
Yeah.
And, you just stay consistent with your Tuesday and Thursday, I think it'll just eventually work out. But for me, when I'm listening to podcasts, like it doesn't happen very often because my attention span's like very small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't fucking... For whatever reason, my mind's just thinking about so much different shit. Like it's just like usually just like background noise in my head while I'm thinking about something else. So if I'm listening to something, it's going to be somebody that actually, interested in what they have to say. And, that's just how I am. Like, for everyone, even like with like Joe Rogan or, I think that's just how people are or whatever. When they see whoever's going to be on your podcast, it's just automatically in their brain, oh,
I want to listen to that person.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So the more interesting people you have, the more traction, I think. So
yeah, I feel that too. But then then I go to other episodes that I've had like really high quality guests on. The interview is great, and just the numbers are really slow to grow. And I understand that, dude. It's a grind to do. But sometimes you're gonna get episodes like these where it's like, look, guys, we have a lot of shit going on here at the shop, and it's hard to get away for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then even, I think it's me as well. Sometimes I'll go through stages where there's not anybody that I even want to talk to.
Yeah.
And I think like, oh, this would be a good episode because people would enjoy this. But now I'm kind of stepping away from the reason I even wanted to do the podcast, which is have conversations. Mm-hmm. So now I'm trying to figure out, I got to keep the show running. I got to keep it interesting. Let's get this guy on. And then I'm still not having a good time. Mm-hmm. So it's a conflict between all of that stuff. And, I want to be as transparent as possible. If you guys feel like the show's not interesting, or you feel like the guests aren't interesting, or maybe it would be better to move into other certain kind of guest or shorter form or what have you, I want that kind of feedback. But without any of that feedback, dude, it's kind of, I'm just shooting and hopefully something sticks.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons for the cult number. And guys, if you can, just text that right now to join the cult, 818-403-3473. If you're listening to this podcast or any previous podcast, guys, it's not only that I would appreciate it, it like really helps us out if you could text us and say, you know what, that episode that you did with so-and-so was good, but this. Or, negative, positive, I don't give a shit. Any kind of feedback you have, like anything.
Yeah, right? Tell me I'm whack too, I don't give a fuck. Like, RC's whack, quit having that guy on there. And then I'd be like, yo, Frank, I told you, bro, they don't want me on here.
I love having you here, bro. It makes things fun, dude.
Fucking A, man, but... do you notice the difference between if there's like drama being talked about or if it's like funny? Do you notice if there's like more views?
Oh, of course, dude. Like when we had Aki on here, that shit exploded because he's a controversial guest. And good thing is that we hit that out of the park. That was an awesome interview. And that was a lot of pressure on both of our sides. But I knew that was going to happen. But I don't want to rely on those kind of things. Like I don't want to rely on, if some racer's having some kind of drama or somebody just got into an accident or something, whatever the fuck happened, hit that person up and say, hey, let's have you on the podcast. Which that would help out on one side of the things, but I just don't want that crowd to come. I think we have a really good crowd, a good network of people, but I don't think that they think that we need their help. Yeah. And this is me saying right now, like, yo, guys, I need your help. When we post something up, it's not about getting views or anything like that. Just comment on it. Yeah. Just say something. Anything, any feedback helps. It's like if you're cooking meals for somebody and they're just eating it and then they just leave. They eat it and they leave. And I'm just like, I don't even know if they like take the plate and they go, but I don't know if they threw it away. I don't know if they liked it.
I'm trying to bro upside down.
I'm trying to be a fucking good chef here, dude. Help me.
Shit, man. Why aren't you cooking me nothing?
That's Ash's job.
Oh shit.
Actual food. Ash is the cooker, bro.
Damn. Yeah. So, I get the what is it? Pop-Tarts.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And no donuts.
I know, dude. Guys, yesterday we went out to go try to get some donuts. And, without COVID, it would be pretty easy. But everywhere that we went last night. And it wasn't even that late, right? It was like 11 maybe?
Past 11 o'clock.
But still, donut shops, they're for tweakers, dude. They're open like late. And that fucking dude was in there, dude.
That means, I'm not seeing too many tweakers getting donuts, you know what I mean? More fucking like stoned fat people or, me specifically or, whatever. But
if you're
typically people getting donuts that fucking late at night, bro, are probably stoned. Okay. And then when it's early in the morning, it's like they're going to work and shit, you know what I mean? So
we're not tweakers, guys.
Yeah, we're not tweakers.
I just wanted some good donuts, man. It fucking wasn't open, man. And maybe that could lead to how I'm feeling today. I didn't get my fucking donuts. But we did have something cool come in yesterday. Something that I don't want to talk about. But let me get your feedback on it without you telling what it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I was like, what were we talking about? But I guess if you're on, Follow the Cult or whatever, which you should be, like, you get all... If there's anything new coming out, you get first dibs on that. So why wouldn't you want to be on it? You know what I mean? So, and on top of that, you just text you all day and fucking talk shit and give you feedback. But, yeah, man, it's pretty tight. I like it. I gave you my opinion about it last night without saying too much about it. You know what I mean? But, I can't wait to see them all done. And can't wait to get a set on my car. It's going to be tight.
Yeah, I think so too, man. And after us going over, I think we were on JHP last night, just looking up this product and seeing the competition in this kind of field, I think that this product is going to bring a lot of value to not only us, but to that product as well. Yeah. Because as big as the Honda community is, say if you want to get like a steering wheel or if you want to get, suspension, exhaust, it's not like you got 100 brands to pick from. Yeah. Even when I was getting exhaust for the heavy in the street CG, which we're going to talk about right now, it was kind of hard to find an exhaust. There's not that much stuff out there. Yeah. And which leaves a lot of opportunity. And I think that come 2021, because 2020 is pretty much a wash, 2021, I'm going to start taking advantage of a lot of those opportunities. And, I'm excited for it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't usually for exhaust systems, I usually just get something custom. You know,
Yeah.
I don't ever get anything off the shelf. So nowadays it's just up pipes or nothing. So I'm looking at your wall back here, bro. Fucking penis back there.
Oh, I know, dude. We're
Novak.
stacked up. I know. Shout out to Ryan Novak, dude. You know, and that's what's cool about having the podcast is I could hit just some random dudes up, and I'm not saying Ryan Novak's a random dude, but he's not somebody that I've spent much time with.
Yeah.
But I just see him online cracking jokes and shit, and I say, you know what? Let's see if he's down to come on, and that's one of my favorite episodes, dude.
Yeah.
That dude is a nut, and he has so many stories, and you don't know if he's telling the truth or kidding. And either way, it's nuts, man.
Yeah.
And he's a great dude, man. I would love to have him back on here. Shout out to Ryan Novak.
Is that everybody that's been on here?
Everybody that's been in here.
Oh, shit. Tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of episodes, especially since COVID's happened. We've done a lot of the remote episodes. And then when we go out of town and stuff. But it's just it's been really challenging to do the podcast lately. And I'm glad that we even got in here today, dude, because I was really considering like putting up a throwback episode, which I do not like to do that. The only time that I did that was for Black Friday. It was around that time, and I was like, dude, I'm tapped out. I can't sit down with somebody because everybody's busy themselves. So if you guys know anybody that you would like to hear on the podcast, if you have any feedback on the podcast, dude, just please get the message to me, whether it's on Downtime with Downstar, comment, whether you text the Colt. Once again, 818-403-3473. Whether it's a text, just give me some sort of feedback.
Yeah, I know some people, but, you know, everybody's in Arizona. It's hard to fucking...
Yeah.
You know, you like you did with Castro in Vegas. You know what I mean? Like,
catch them when I can.
Just nobody ever goes up towards Oxnard. So, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck. But, yeah, no, you know...
I just got to get back into it, dude. And one thing that is really just changing things a lot, like how I usually do things, is the whole COVID shutdown. Because now I don't even know if people are really comfortable with coming here. If they still want to do things remote. With me, I want to do things person to person. I think it makes for a way better interview. And when things were a lot slower last year, I was able to schedule interviews with people, focus a lot more time. There was weeks that I would do maybe 4 podcasts in a week.
Damn.
And I want to get back to that so I get ahead. But it's just been challenging. And guys, if I sound like I'm bitching, I am. I never bitch. I try my hardest never to bitch, dude. It is what it is.
Right. Fuck it.
But something good came out of today, and that's what you've been helping us out with, is the Heavy in the Street CG.
Yeah, oh, motherfucker.
Tell us about that, bro.
I mean, lots of spiders. Fucking webs everywhere, bro. Like, I feel like I'm just all day, like, just as soon as those spider webs start hitting me, bro, I'm just like, fuck. I just feel like bugs on me all day, and I'm here wearing, you know, tank top, and so especially my neck. Now that I got long hair too, like soon as it lightly like rub my neck, I fucking think I got a spider in me, bro. I'm like, oh shit.
Are you scared of spiders?
No, I'm not scared of spiders, but I don't want the fucking thing crawling on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. I just don't want to get bit by one, like brown recluses. Like, I don't want half my fucking skin fucking...
You're taking it dramatic right now, bro.
Dramatic? That shit's real life. What do you mean?
You think you're going to get bit by one of those?
Well, we got them in Phoenix.
We ain't in Phoenix, bro.
Yeah, but you said there's all kinds of spiders around here. I'm trying to find out.
Okay, well, there is a lot of spiders, but they're all the same kind. Daddy Longlegs. And they don't fuck with nobody,
well,
bro.
Yeah, then Daddy Longlegs, but the shit on your car didn't look like Daddy Longlegs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, the webs? You could tell a difference from webs?
Nah,
this fucking guy Googled the
little
webs.
Ones, big ones, fucking. You know, I ain't no fucking spider expert, but you know, it didn't look like the fucking Daddy Longlegs in Arizona.
Well, you could diagnose a web. You must be some kind of expert.
Just in my hair, my fucking, you know, sticking my hands in the shit or whatever. But besides that, I don't know how long that shit been sitting there, bro. But you guys got a problem with spiders out here. It's just crazy.
I'm pretty sure inside of here there's at least 57 hiding somewhere, and if we don't clear them up. Watch, we'll probably find one on the ceiling somewhere.
It's a pretty tight room, man.
Yeah.
You did a good job on this.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
I didn't even notice all the, like, sound stuff.
Yeah.
What do they call that?
Sound deadening?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, all the back
looks
over
like
there, too.
Me, but whatever. Looks the same, right?
Yeah, I'm just foam.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so how long has that car been sitting there?
The last time I took it out was... I don't even want to say it, but fuck, was it Tuner Evo last year?
Oh shit, I don't know. I didn't go to
which
that.
was like February or April or some shit like that. It was in the first quarter of the year. It could have been that long, dude, since it's been down.
I thought I was about to say Nova Chevelle was in the shop at your meet, wasn't it?
Possibly. And then that car was in the trailer.
Oh shit! But that's almost. Oh, I was about to say we're in August now, but we're not even close to August.
Yeah,
I'm getting way ahead of myself. For fucking.
I mean, this year's been moving fast.
Yeah, so I'm just, to me, it's just going by so fast because I'm so excited. I'm just like, fuck, man. So yeah,
Yeah, but it's just been moving fast. But yeah, it's been a minute because I was planning on parting out that car. I parted out some components of it, and then I had to buy those back.
Yeah, fuck, it happens.
Yeah, so and then I was gonna turn the car back just into a regular street car, but you're the one that talked me into leaving it as a race car.
Yeah, right. You weren't gonna, you weren't gonna have a race car anymore for fucking a reason that's fucking retarded. So, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Building the fucking race car.
So we're doing it. One of the things that made me not want to make it a street car is that FCS wing, because I fucking love that wing.
Yeah.
I think with that wing and the CWB Fab side skirts, like that really gives it such a look. And then you put the Bellic wheels on with the fucking Mickey Thompson with the paint and shit.
Yeah.
That like gives it so much attitude.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really get that with like a street car. I mean, I could just put those wheels back on. What are the I forgot what the hell the wheels I had on there. God damn, that's gonna bug me. SSR, no.
The RSR, what were they? The fuck, I was just looking at them. They're right here in the shop, aren't they?
Yes, those ones.
I don't remember.
Damn, that fucking bothers me because those are the first real wheels that I ever even had.
Really?
Yeah, because at first, when I had the right-hand drive, I had the drag DR20s on it, the Work Equip 03 replicas. They were like the gunmetal ones.
Yeah.
So my boy Guillermo he's from out here in Oxnard, GPR Auto, he's like, yo, you want to go to Nice? And this was in 2009. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. This was the first time I even went to any car show or anything. And he said, yeah, but you can't rock those wheels. I said, dog, this is all I got. But then he had his buddy Tom from Camp 1320 lent me those, not those exact wheels, but the same style. So I put those on the right-hand drive, and there's still pics to this day of like, it just looks so great.
Yeah. Damn, my first set of wheels was Sprint Heart CPs.
Got you.
Red with polished lip.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
2000 coupe. I got those from Matt at ICB, bro. I used to spend a lot of money at that fucking place back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that was my first set of real wheels, bro. Fucking 15-inch. So I think they're like 15 by 6.5. And I first put them on my 2000 coupe, and it was just dumped on those wheels, and it looked sick. I don't know why. I went through I hate red, but I went through that small phase of fucking.
Got you.
Yeah, where I thought red was tight on a white car or whatever.
Yeah.
Now it'd never, not a fucking chance. But anyways, yeah, man, that shit was tight, and then I ended up trading those for some R&Rs, and that's when I like fell in love with Mugen. So
those aren't. No, I want to say Schumachers, but I know those aren't. But I had the Schumachers early on, the SSR Schumachers, and I love those ones.
I'm not sure I remember what those even look like.
Somebody's listening right now, and they know exactly the wheels. Text us right now, guys, if you're listening to 818-403-3473.
Yeah, well, I would, normally I would remember, but right now, for whatever reason, it's there, but
you've been working too hard, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But those actually weren't my first pair of my first real wheels. Those are the first ones that I had on the car, because after the meet, took them off, put my drags back on. But I ended up getting brand new Work Equip 03s, gold ones, brand new in the box, dude.
Damn.
And I rocked those for a while, and then I actually traded those to Teddy.
Oh shit!
For the brights.
Yeah.
The brights. And
sick.
that was a pretty good trade.
Yeah.
Because those Work Equips, I think I was only into them for $1,000.
Yeah.
Rocked them for a while, and then I traded those to Teddy. And shout out to Teddy. I still have those. The Regamaster brights.
Dang.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna get those repolished out and redone and stuff. But I have a lot of shit here at the shop, huh?
Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. I'm just like, damn, just looking around at everything. I'm like, man, what do we do with all this shit?
Potential, bro.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of potential.
I know how
here,
it goes,
dude.
man. I had a lot of shit in my shop, man. I'm just like, fuck. Just started throwing a bunch of shit away. It's just too much, man. But yeah, it's tight.
Feels nice to be back wrenching, dude. I know I'm not doing much of the wrenching. You were doing it today, but it just feels good to, like, that's where things are going to.
It's fucking air out here, bro. Shit feels so good. Like I told you last night, I hope nobody's taking advantage of this shit. Whoever lives out, or, you know, they're taking advantage of this shit as much as possible.
Yeah, don't take it for granted.
Yeah, don't take it for granted, because you from Arizona, man. It's just fucking, this is like all year round nice weather, and I'd fucking love to have this shit. So
yeah,
it's just crazy.
But it's hard not to take advantage of something or take something for granted.
Yeah.
You know, especially when it's there all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just born in this weather. So leaving from here to Nevada for about 3 years really made me appreciate the weather that we had in California. But if you never lose it, then you never really know how to appreciate it.
Yeah, right. And my dad, he's from Colorado. So when he was out of high school, like, first thing he did was leave Colorado because he hates the fucking snow, you know what I mean? So
yeah. And
I'm sitting here like, yeah, I'm fucking from Arizona, born and raised, and I'm just tired of that shit.
Yeah.
So I know what my dad feels like, you know. He was tired of snow, and I'm tired of the fucking sun. Like, I'm over it. So yeah, that's just draining, bro.
Yeah, I love California, man. You know what's so funny, dude? And maybe you can see this from outsider point of view. I always see people that will post things up like negative about California, and it really makes me feel like they're saying those things to justify it in their head, to think that where they are at is better.
Yeah, it's always, I always hear it all the time, fucking why would anybody want to live there? It's so expensive. Or we have so many people moving to Arizona. So many people from California move to Arizona, like housing's so cheap, but the shit's going up, man. I wish they'd just, fuck it. Go to Arizona. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go to Arizona, but that shit's just so many fucking people, and it's actually, the Phoenix is actually really small, bro. Like, you could get from fucking Peoria, where I live, all the way to the other side of town, Mesa, in like 45 minutes, bro. And that's actually a huge, like, amount of area. And like, but like, everybody just knows everybody, because it's just like a fucking huge circle of a freeway system. We're all stuck in this motherfucker. So, I mean, people from here could keep moving there. Fuck it,
Clear out.
I don't know. Probably because it's just so expensive here, man. And like, that's what you always hear is like, why would you want to move there? It's so expensive. Or traffic and expensive. Is
traffic and expensive.
Two main things. But if you only fucking with a certain city, and like there isn't that much traffic there anyways, and like you're cool with just doing what you do, minding your business, and your commute to work ain't that big of a deal, and it's fucking great. You know what I mean? Like, my commute in Phoenix to work was fucking 45 minutes to an hour and a half every day, depending on how traffic was.
Golly.
Like, I don't want that shit. I don't want to wake up, go sit in fucking traffic. Some people do that here. You know what I mean? Like, but I just put yourself in the right situation, living next to work here in this fucking amazing weather. You know what I mean? Like, quality of life is important, and fucking mental health. And I feel like when you wake up and you walk outside and it's just a fucking oven hitting your face, it's not, you're not exactly excited to go to fucking work that day.
Yeah.
So, but you wake up here and it's fucking walk outside and fucking fresh air, and it's great, and you're just like, fuck yeah. So
well, suck today's dick.
Yeah, that's me personally though. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me feel different waking up here. You know what I mean? Like, I love coming here, and fucking I don't think anything's ever going to change about that, man. Same way my dad can't stand this fucking snow, I can't stand the desert anymore, man. I could live the rest of my life here and probably be happy, bro, and fucking bring my daughter over here, but I don't think my baby mom going to be having that. Yeah, man, it's dope out here. I don't know why. Yeah, I think people just like to have something to complain about, mostly.
Yeah, you bring up a really good point about mental health. A lot of people don't factor that into it, but if where you live, cost of living is low, no traffic, there's not much going on. Like, you're living a totally different life, and you're not really understanding what the possibilities of your day to day could actually be.
Yeah,
and the only way that you know that is if you have lived that life before. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I've lived the country life before, where things are slow. So I understand why people think like that. Looking at California from an outside point of view, it probably does look terrible. You know, I the reason I'm bringing this up is because yesterday somebody mentioned it on Facebook on some comment, and they said something like, "Oh yeah, with everybody shitting everywhere in public and needles everywhere," and I'm like, "Damn, you probably just saw something on the news or some like clickbait article, but that's not true."
Yeah,
like
they're just like hanging out downtown or something. I've never ever, you know,
yeah,
like I've been in a lot of places in LA, just being the tourist that I am, and like the checkout shit that I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Like I literally not ever seen, you know, obviously shit on the ground, because where else is there going to shit? But,
Yeah.
You know, anywhere else in California, I'm not seeing fucking shit and needles everywhere. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm sure you go to certain sections, it's going to be like that with anything else. You know what I mean? You go
Yeah.
to Phoenix and find an area where fucking homeless and drug addicts are, you're going to find shit and fucking needles on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's just one thing
fucking obvious
of it, dude. And yeah, the cost of living, it is expensive.
Fuck yeah.
But it's worth it. You're getting something out of it.
For sure. And like here, specifically Oxnard, I'm not sure about anything else, but like the apartments, you know, 1 bedroom, 1 bath or whatever, $1,400 a month. And you think back in Phoenix, you know, about the same, $1,000, but then you got to figure in your fucking AC bill, which is 200 plus, bro, and you ain't got to have AC out here, like in Oxnard at least. You know what I mean? It just fucking feels good. Like I had the window open last night when I was sleeping. The fucking shit was amazing. I slept like a baby all night.
Yeah.
Phoenix, I'm waking up sweating with my fucking AC on at 68, but I'm still managing to get hot and fucking whatever.
And it just comes down to what you actually value. You know, people don't value those things. If you don't value, like having great weather, waking up, and the biggest part of it is opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much opportunity here, and that's why I always feel that if anything ever happened, I would always be able to transition into something else.
Yeah.
Because there's so much opportunity. So when you buy something, when you use your money for something, you want to get like the most out of it, you know, and you want to be able to have that as an experience. Just for instance, like a car, you know, when I broke down the car that I got, the M8, I broke it down to like what it would cost me each day. And then I thought, would I spend this much money each day to have this much fun each single day?
Yeah.
And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you pay that amount of money to have more fun each day living in a different place?
Yeah.
You know, it just breaks it down.
And that's like pretty much exactly how I was thinking about it or whatever. Like if I ever wanted to move here, I was thinking, you know, the price difference, does it justify it? Yes, it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, 100%, because I just think people need to find whatever makes them happiest most. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like, if they're not happy, get out of that situation, no matter what it is. Like
Definitely.
Relationship, where you're living. Like for me, the fucking heat, man, that shit just gets to me, bro. Like I can't fucking, just so many years and shit. And when I was little, I used to be able to take it more. But now that I'm older, I know I just don't like that shit. You know what I mean? And if you live somewhere that's cold and that shit drags you down and fucking puts you in a shitty mood, then you should get out of that place and be somewhere that's hot. You know what I mean? For me, Arizona puts me in a bad mood dealing with that shit because I sweat so easy. Like you saw today, like it's feels fucking good out here. And I'm still drenched in sweat or whatever. And then you're like, man, I can't imagine you in Arizona. Yeah, me neither, bro. Because it's fucking hot, dog. As soon as I step outside, just sweating, I'm just like, I'm fucking over it, bro. So quality of life, bro. Like you just really gotta find what's going to make you happy, and fucking whatever's not making you happy, just think about, you know, what you think could make you happy and fucking go for that. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So
no, I feel you on that, dude. And I really think that people put so much more stuff in front of them so they don't make those changes. But somebody listening right now, if you live somewhere that's undesirable, you can move anywhere you want. Like if you know how much you can find a job and then you can find a place to live, that's pretty much all you have to worry about. Having a job and having a place to live. And not even a job, an income. Having an income to pay for the place that you're living. But I've even thought about like living in Japan before, dude.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and to just think about it off rip, you're just like, wow, that's fucking crazy. But really, it's not. You can move to Japan, or you can fly to Japan, find a place that you want to live, and I don't know, they have rent. Yeah, you have money to pay the rent.
There's gonna still be like room shares or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even room shares out here, like you find places for, I've seen as low as $350 to rent a room, all the way up to fucking like $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, depending if it's somebody's like guest house or like little studio in their backyard or whatever. But yeah, man, fucking whatever it takes or whatever. Like you may not think you'd be able to move or do something like that, but you don't know till you actually fucking do it. You know what I mean? So I'm just fucking, 35 years old. I'm ready to do some new shit. Fucking Arizona, good time there. Fucking just getting older, ready to do something different, man. So
okay, everybody, we're gonna take a quick break for our sponsors, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Hilto Automotive has been a supporter of Downtime with Downstar for quite some time now, and we know that they're in your corner, that they got your back, whether you're under a car or you just need some help. No matter your race, creed, engine platform preference, that motto stands true. Accord, Civic, S2000, any Honda, any customer, anywhere in the world, with equal respectful treatment for all. We at Downtime with Downstar share these values, and as a special gift to Downtime listeners, they are giving you guys a special deal. Using the Let's Deal function at the top of HiltoAuto.com, you'll find an option to request a special quote. Submit a special quote using the key phrase, "I'm down with Downstar." Once again, the key phrase is, "I'm down with Downstar," for a special deal on whatever you're shopping for. And of course, if you need any help, Marcus from Hilto is available by call, text, email to help out. Hilto wishes you guys a happy, healthy, and safe 2020. So I know a lot of you guys are questioning, what is this whole cult thing that's going on? Well, we at Downstar are starting our own cult. What is it? Are you going to have to drink punch? Are we going to sleep with your wives? No, none of that yet. But what it is a direct number to us, meaning me, Frank Downstar. I'm the one that's answering the text. So please, right now, text us, 818-403-3473. You're just going to have to follow a couple simple steps, get added to your contacts, and text us. Let us know what you're thinking of the episode so far. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, anything, even want to talk about life, man, just shoot us a text. We're here to help you guys out, and we're here to have some fun, man. And that's what the cult's about. So come join the cult. 818-403-3473. No charges. We're not going to be selling your info. No bullshit like that, guys. Just straight up fun. So make sure you guys shoot us a text right now. 818-403-3473. And enjoy the rest of the episode. Have a good day. Yeah, 35's it's good enough age because you're still young to older people like your dad, my dad. We're still young.
Yeah.
So we still have so much life ahead of us. And if you make this change now, I'm not saying you, but if you were to move to California, you're literally changing the trajectory of your bloodline.
Yeah.
And don't you wish that somebody would have done that for you in the past? Like, I'm so grateful that my ancestors made their travels wherever from Mexico or whatever, and then I ended up here.
Yeah.
I thank you guys for that.
Yeah. Well, my dad was in Colorado and he decided to come to this fucking place. So, but he met my mom in Flagstaff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, fuck it, I wouldn't be here if, my mom wasn't living in Flagstaff and my dad wasn't like, fuck Colorado.
Yeah.
But he used to be a hippie, bro. He used to just travel and fucking, hop on trains.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad was a hitchhiker. So he used to hit the trains with him and his homies and, lots of fucking crazy stories hitchhiking and going to Colorado, stop at places where he's like fucking, put his name in like trees or something and, just different stories about that shit. But yeah, like, people hitchhiking nowadays, I feel like they're usually mostly homeless nowadays and they're trying to get somewhere else. My dad was just hitchhiking because that's what they did back then, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people did that just for fucking fun. So my dad just packed up and left and hopped on trains and he ended up as far as like Washington, just fucking working different fucking cities and shit and keep on going.
Dude, that's fucking rad, bro.
Yeah, rad. I feel like I'd be down to do some shit like that, bro, just because I like adventure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it would be tight to do that, and I just have no problem sleeping anywhere. Like, I could fucking pull up a spot on a wall and just fucking sleep. So,
yeah.
It'd be tight to hop on a train and fucking see where it takes you, though, for sure. You know what I mean? If you're in the position to do some shit like that. But, yeah, I think that shit's tight. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude. If you guys are listening and you're in your early 20s or even late teens, like this is the shit you should really be doing. You're going to have to work for the rest of your life. You're going to have responsibilities for the rest of your life. If you have a little responsibilities right now, you should be out doing some fun shit, dude.
Yeah, right? Taking flights, fucking doing something,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Like, just fucking have fun, as much fun as you can.
Dude, that's such a great point, bro, that you bring up flights. Because even that thing, you know, I've met so many people that they don't fly places. You know, I have to fly a lot for business and such. Yeah. But now looking back at it, I'm going to tell Christian, like, dude, when you get old enough and you have the money, you should be saving up money, not for car parts, not for clothes, not for shoes, for fucking tickets, dude.
Yep.
You buy that ticket and then you get the Airbnb or whatever, fly out there, go there and figure it out.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah,
I would do that so much, bro. I would love to do that.
Yeah. They just need some guidance, you know what I mean? I don't think a lot of people just don't know what to do to go about doing something like that. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that shit, I like traveling, man. I don't fly that much just because I like to drive and fucking see the scenery of the different states or whatever. And flying, you just, I don't know, fly and then fucking land. You're looking out the fucking window, but
yeah,
I'm not into it. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be driving. That's why you see me drive all the way to fucking Florida or, you know, Ohio. Fucking, where else did I go? Chicago.
You busted a mission that one time, dude.
Yeah, what did we do that time? We went to Florida, right? Mm-hmm. First, we went to Florida, then we went to Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't do that.
It was Ohio and then to Philly or something like that?
Yeah. We went to Ohio and then we went to Tenerife.
There you go, yeah.
Chicago. Or
there you go, yes.
Yeah. I was going to say Florida to fucking Chicago would be a fucking drive, bro. But, you know, Arizona to fucking Ohio, then Chicago, then back home, that's just as much. So, but Florida, I've been there a few times or whatever. I love driving, bro. Fucking scenery, checking out different states, man. Like, I don't know when I'd get an opportunity to do that. I don't know where life is going to take me if I'll be able to go travel that much again. But a lot of people don't like to drive either, man. It's just like there's so much fucking cool shit to see. And like, I've never even been out of this country. And I've seen a lot of shit in this country. And like, there's so much I haven't seen. And I still need to go out of country to see shit. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's enough life to see all the shit that I want to see.
There's definitely not, dude.
Definitely not. So... But, yeah, man, just adventure, man. That's what keeps you fucking young, I feel like.
Yeah. There's a lot of life out there to live, dude.
Experiencing rad shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the only way that I think like this is just because I've put myself in uncomfortable situations. And then naturally with the business growing, I have to be traveling and stuff. But if I would have never done this, I never had anybody have these conversations with me.
Yeah.
I never had any big brothers, big cousins, family members telling me about traveling and stuff. And, you know, that's one thing that I really appreciate about Alex and his family is because his parents are like that. Like him and his dad went to Japan just to go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and his dad's so cool, man. We'd have some combos and he would go traveling all over the world when he was younger, like before they even had Alex.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that needs to get passed down to you because now I'm going to pass that down to my children, my nephews, anybody in my circle. Like, bro, fuck that. Go travel. Fuck that car. Fuck those wheels. Go travel.
Yeah.
Go do something.
Yeah. My dad don't fucking... I can't get my dad to go anywhere, bro. I don't know what it is, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we hang out all the time. We talk a lot of shit. All my homies, you know, they treat him like a homie or whatever. And sometimes it's fucking just like, it's crazy. My dad's cool as fuck, but all growing up, he's just such a hard worker or whatever. Like the only time it seems like he goes out of town is when he's working. You know what I mean? He worked in Egypt for 2 years.
Egypt?
He worked in Egypt for 2 years. Yeah, he was building a base out there. It's just crazy, bro. Fucking, we got all kinds of Egyptian shit at my house. Fucking
no
gold
shit.
And shit. Back when he was working in Egypt, gold was like $300 an ounce, so it's like $1,700 now. But
whoa,
he's like, damn, I wish I'd have bought more gold. And one of his buddies was buying a lot of gold while he was working out there because, you know, making over 100 G's a year working out in Egypt, and there was nothing to do. They just go work building this base and then come back and they're like living, and they just golfed and, you know, drank Coca-Cola and fucking bought gold or whatever. Yeah, so, but yeah, we got different things. I can't remember what it's called, but the Egyptian stuff where they'll spell out your name or whatever. In Egyptian, I don't remember what they're called, but I got like gold necklaces and stuff with that. And my dad's got
dude, that's lit.
a little gold ring, and like we all got necklaces and stuff, fucking chains or whatever, gold chains.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was tight, you know. And then he lived out here for a little while, but he's always traveled like that, and I've never really. Okay, that's a lie. He has come with me a couple times to car shows. Like, people have seen him with me when I first got in this shit. Like, he went out with me to San Jose. He, like, helped me drive.
Yeah.
I was so exhausted, and I was like, I'm about to go to San Jose. He's like, who's going with you? And I was like, nobody. And fucking,
shit.
he ended up driving the whole way, and I was just passed out. So, you know, it's my dad. So, but I've never got him to fly anywhere with us or, like, go anywhere. It'd be tight for him to be like, yo. Well, he's actually finally retiring, so, but he's so old and like wore out or whatever. He's not even really old. He just wore out. Fucking 45 plus years of construction or whatever does some damage on your body. Fucking heavy equipment mechanic, supervisor, crusher. So just now he just, you know, it'd be tight to be like, hey, let's go to fucking New York or whatever.
Definitely.
Hey, let's go to fucking Hawaii or whatever. Fucking, but it just feels like, you know, there's just so much to do. And eventually you start running out of time in life because your body gets older, you know, your brain doesn't function anymore, like any of that kind of shit. So it's just crazy, man. Travel as much as possible. That's what I try to do. And hopefully when my daughter gets a little older, I'm gonna have her traveling with me as much as possible too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want her to see as much as she fucking can. She's my only kid, you know what I mean? It might be a little harder for people that have like multiple kids, you know, take each kid to all these places and like try to find time and money and all that stuff. But my one kid, bro, I don't spoil the shit out of her. She's going to see as much as she possibly can. So.
I love it, bro. It gives you a total different perspective on life. Ever since I've been traveling, I've just thought so much different of life. And it's not about like I want to move anywhere or anything like that, but really makes me appreciate things.
Yeah.
It makes me appreciate what we have. And if you don't leave your hometown and you don't travel much, you don't know how good or bad you do have it. So it gives you a lot of perspective. And a lot of people listening, they spend $4,000 or $5,000 quick on wheels.
Yeah.
Rock them for 6 months, wait 6 months for them, rock them for 6 months, and then sell them or trade them for something else, right?
Yeah.
When Ryan and I went to Auto Salon in January, we did a podcast live over there, and we broke down how much the whole entire trip cost us. Mm-hmm. And each of us, it would probably be like $2,000. $2,000 to go to Japan for a whole fucking week.
Bro, you're gonna have to shove me in your fucking luggage.
We'll go, dude. We'll go. I'm going in
$2,000 though, bro. Like I said, you're gonna have to shove me in your luggage and just kind of hide me.
$2,000 is not bad, dude.
I know.
$2,000 is you get to go to Japan and live there for a week, buy whatever you need to buy, eat whatever you want to do. Like that's what all of that entails. The flight itself is probably like $650, dude.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
That's nothing.
That's fucking cheap.
The Airbnbs are the same thing as if you would get an Airbnb or a hotel here. It's like $100, $130, $150 a night.
Yeah.
What else do you need? Like your train pass is the same if you went to New York and get a train pass. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Pretty much everybody speaks English or understands English, or they have a menu that's in English. It's easy. But like I said, people put all of these roadblocks in front of them. So I wish I could go to Japan. Well, you have $2,000, bro.
Yeah, right. Swipe the credit card
Do
for
it.
fucking wheels, fucking or whatever else it is, bro. Like, yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we got a lot of shit to do still. I don't want to be on the pod too long. I look forward to having more convos with you on the pod. It's been awesome already having you work on the car and just getting your perspective of it. And I think that just even the small things that we're going to do to this car is going to give it a new life.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for that, bro.
Yeah. Fucking shit's tight.
One last thing that I want to tell you guys about, that the alien invasion is definitely on the way. There was a crazy video I have to show you. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a crazy video of San Diego that just popped up, and there's like these UFOs show up, and then they just like dip. It's crazy because you get the view from like 3 different videos.
Holy shit.
There was a bunch of people filming it, and then someone put all of them together, and you could see it from different angles.
Shit's going down, bro. They ready to let that shit pop, bro.
It's going.
My dad, fucking, his hometown, Alamosa, Colorado, like, we go there every September, bro. And like that San Luis Valley is like fucking the hot spot for UFO sightings.
No
and fucking
shit.
Shit like that. There's something going on in Colorado, bro. All them fucking hippies, stoners, fucking all that fucking mountain ranges and the military in the mountains
and the airport
the shit hiding and
the
like,
Denver airport too. They said that there's a lot of shit that's up with that.
yeah, and like in San Luis Valley, like the mountains, there's just like some crazy shit going on up there, bro. Like I've been up there enough times with like family and shit, and you like look around and you're just like, there's something fucking going on in this state.
Yeah. So before we get out of here, this is what I was thinking about the other day, and I kind of posted it on Facebook loosely, but I really want to do like a paranormal or a ghost, some kind of podcast, right? Where I can even have, I'll put it all together. Maybe it's not going to be on video. Maybe it will, but I want to Skype with maybe like 4 or 5 people, have them come on for about 10, 15 minutes, tell their story, and then compile it all together. I think that would be fucking rad, dude.
I ain't got no ghost stories, bro. I haven't seen no ghosts.
That's fucking whack. I haven't either, dude. I don't want to see ghosts. I want to see aliens.
Oh, yeah. My bad. I don't know why I said ghosts.
I don't want to see alien. I don't want. But if you guys have any ghost stories, if you have any alien stories, firsthand, I want to hear it from you. And just reach out to us. Actually, shoot us a text 818-403-3473. I would love to do that because I've been really interested on that. And I'm preparing for the alien invasion. It's happening this year. It's gonna happen.
I hope so.
Trust me. And we're going to be cool with them too, dog.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to kick it with some aliens.
Sitting there lighting up, bro. I'm like, fucking finally.
I'll say, damn, you can smoke with that big-ass head of yours. Bro. Oh, shit. All right, B, before we get out of here, what's your Instagram where they can follow you at?
RCG_Motorsports.
RCG_Motorsports. Let's get back to it, bro. Let's go have some fun. Thank you guys for your time. Please show some support. And big shout out to our sponsor, Heel Toe Automotive. They've been around since 2002, supplying you guys with all the Honda parts that you need. Marcus is a great guy. I believe on his website they have texting and real life help. So if you guys have any questions, he'll help you guys out. And if you guys heard the commercial, you know what you got to do. He'll take care of you guys. Check him out, HeelToeAuto.com, or on Instagram at HeelToe Automotive. And text us right now. Let us know what you thought of the episode. 818-403-3473. We don't sell your information. We're not going to charge you for anything. It's just texting, man. That's it. It's not that serious.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Fucking episode 180. We're out. Peace. Easy, baby.